Forests and wildfires, fixing the future by avoiding the past. This article by Peter Moore, Jeff Hardesty, and others. Abstract. Each year, wildfires destroy 6 to 14 million hectares of fire-sensitive forest worldwide. A rate of loss and degradation comparable to that of destructive logging and agricultural conversion. At the same time, many fire-adapted forest ecosystems are fire-starved. Humans, including government departments charged with the management of forest resources, are altering natural fire regimes around the world without regard to long-term consequences. Decision makers and the public are better at reacting to short-term recurrent crises than focusing resources on long-term and sustainable solutions. Integrated approaches to fire management place greater emphasis on addressing underlying causes and seek long-term sustainable solutions that incorporate five essential elements. First, analysis of the fire risk and in the identification of options for positive change. Second is prevention, focusing resources on the underlying causes of altered fire regimes. Third, use, applying fire as a beneficial and appropriate management to force a response, ensuring appropriate responses to inevitable wildfires. And fifth, restoration, restoring fire damaged ecosystems and re-establishing natural fire regimes. Resources need to be redirected to support research that improve the understanding of fire causes, identifies existing management practices that encourage harmful fires, and promotes management systems that limit natural fire regimes or take advantage of well-established fire use. Finally, key stakeholders, especially local communities, need to be involved in fire management planning, while a concerted effort is required to develop compatible and mutually reinforcing land use laws for appropriate fire use. Forest fires are a growing problem. Throughout the world, forest fires are out of control, not because of conflagration regularly featured on our television, but fundamentally because governments, international agencies, and importantly, communities have failed to agree on how fires should be managed. This lack of clarity, further muddled by fires and fire-related risks being used to promote a complex mix of narrow interests, means that forest fires will remain a source of bitter controversy, expense, and damage into the future. This paper will seek to step back, reflect, consider what we know, and suggest a way forward. Understanding forest fires. Globally, most fires are probably now directly or indirectly influenced by humans. In wet tropical areas, humans set most fires, not least because it's a cheap and simple land management tool, and for poorer people or smallholders, the only option. Even in those areas that are hot and dry for part of each year, where frequent fires would be expected, human influence has now become so pervasive that most fires are unnatural. Only 1 to 5% of fires in the Mediterranean countries of Europe now start through natural causes. The effect of forest fires. The immediate impacts of fires can be devastating to human communities and forest ecosystems. In the longer term, they can adversely affect the supply of environmental services necessary for the for well-being of local communities, threaten the survival of endangered species, simplify the structure and composition of biologically important forests, and provide conditions suitable for entry invasive species. The causes of forest fires. People light forest fires for many reasons. Some fires are started for practical and beneficial reasons, some are accidental, and others are deliberately lead to cause damage. All fires have the potential to be harmful to forest ecosystem or human communities, depending on both the condition of the forest at the time and how they are managed once they are burning. Rethinking fires. The world has two problems with fire: an increase in unwanted fires and a parallel reduction in necessary fires. Each year, fires affect huge areas of forest, grasslands, and scrub that would not burn under natural circumstances. Conversely, each year many natural or beneficial fires are suppressed, which will also have negative impacts over the long term. Which which and what should we be doing about them? Time to act on forest fires. Current resources need to be redirected to support research that improve the understanding of fire causes and effects and identifies existing management practices that predispose ecosystems to harmful fires. Forest departments need to invest more in the promotion of management systems that mimic natural fire regimes or take advantage of well-established fire use or natural fire, develop tactics to prevent recurring harmful fires, establish reliable fire monitoring programs, and strengthen the involvement of key stakeholders, especially local communities, in fire management. That's all.